Hello, YouTube viewers. The Sincere Michael bring you a special podcast from my segment, or they both the same thing. Now, those of you who watched my 98 podcast, I'm doing a special podcast about these two things. Are the Kyoryuger Morphers and the Ninninger Morphers both the same thing? So let's get into this podcast. Like always, this podcast is brought to you by Kyoryuger Productions. By Kyoryuger Productions, and I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly in case you don't understand me. So let's get into this podcast. Now let's start with the Kyoryuger first. Now in the 37th Sentai Q Dungeon 2 and the 39th Sentai Kyoryuger, where it's a dinosaur thing. The first time, this is the first Sentai series that ever used a weapon as the main morpher for the main Super Sentai team. Now, in the Sentai name of this morpher is called the God Revolver. The God Revolver is a special gun that the Kyoryugers use to transform. Now, the way they use the gun to transform into a Ranger is this. They put a special battery called beast battery inside the gun, and they spin the center of the gun. The gun plays a jingle, and the Rangers dance. Once the jingle ends, the Rangers press it they stop dancing, and they press the trigger. Shoots the power of a dinosaur head that represents their power, and they transform. So basically, this is the whole. That's how the Gobble Boy was used in Kyoryuger. Now in the 39th Sentai, Ninninger, the way the Ningers are used, their morphs are special, are still called. I think I might be bossing it. It's called Ninkatanas. I think it's called the Ninkatana. Yeah, it's the Ninkatana. Yeah, they call. I think that's how you say it. Anyway, then the Ninkatanas, the way they use the Ninkatana to transform is like this. Alright, on the blade of the Ninkatanas are 3 buttons: a red button, a blue button, and a yellow button. Now in the middle of the handle of the Ninkatanas are a special hole that the Ninja place their special shurikens, their special power shurikens that they use to transform with the Ninkatana. Now, so once they put the transformation shurikens in the middle of the handle, they press the red button on the blade part of the Ninkatana and spin the shuriken, and they transform. Now, so that's how the Ninja transform into their Ranger form. Now let's get into what they do. Also what they do what they do is press the button and spin the shuriken. They start play a jingle as well. The ninjas do not dance, and they stand there. They stand there anyway. So just like that. Anyway. Now let's see what they both have in common. Both the double bulba and the katana require special items to help the Rangers transform into their Ranger form. The government needs the batteries to transform, and then Katana needs the shurikens to help the way to transform as well. Both Morphers play a game every time the way to transform or do a special attack. Now, so far, both of them. Sorry, I'm repeating myself. So far, both Morphers host both Super Sentai teams help control their Zords. To help control the Zords and the Megazords, and also help control the Megazords as well. What I've seen so far, I'm not going to say like that both Morphers can bind with other side weapons, to make a super armed weapon yet, cause Ninninger is just Tommy, so I'm not gonna say that. So far, so this is what I have, so I'm not gonna say that. So anyway, so the only thing they don't have in common is the double revolver is a gun and the ninja katana is a sword. That's the only thing I got. That's the only thing they don't have. And the double revolver use batteries, and the ninja katana use shurikens. Now, these are the things they don't have in common so far. Anyway, quite basically they both are the same thing. Quite basically they both are the same thing. But which is better, the double revolver or the ninja katana? Now, it's quite. I gotta say the double revolver is better than the ninja katana. Well, honestly, it's quite easier. It's quite easier to do. It's quite easier for the Kyoryugers to walk around with guns than swords. And swords. The sword Morphers are better. The gun Morphers the gun revolver is better than the katana. Reason why? Because the gun revolver has more. The gun revolver has more crazy features and more finishing tacks to it, and a lot of different jingles to go with it. That's why I love the gun revolver. I got my gun revolver right here in my hand. So, I went to press trigger, but the batteries need to be changed. Sorry. So no gobble bubble song to you. But I will. I'm not gonna judge. I think the ninja katanas are nice, but the gobble bubble is the best warfare so far in the history of Sentai and history of Super Sentai and Power Rangers So this has been a special podcast podcasts are they both the same thing. So, like always, this is Sincere Michael, signing off. 1.